Okay, my son has convinced me that we need to go sheep hunting this summer, so I'm losing weight. I'm down 15 pounds. I've got 80 to go. And my gear needs to lose weight too. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of my gear choices. So this was my mountain gun. This is a 1960s technology, similar to me. So this is 7 pounds 2 ounces, 4-power Burris. Remember those old Burris lightweight scopes at the time? But it's about 11 ounces, and that's a 6mm. This shoots inch groups with 85 grain nozzle partitions, and it also shoots inch groups with 115 grain Barnes Originals. And it's a good gun, but it's 7 pounds 2 ounces. Remington 600 action. It's a 28-ounce action. Very good stiff action, and it's always nice to have your scale. So that's 7 pounds, about 2 ounces last time I weighed it. Should weigh about the same now. And good gun, 18.5-inch barrel. It's one of the ways they lightened weight in the old days, which I never quite liked. It gives it a lot of bark and you lose some of the ballistics. So I decided to go with 2014 technology, and this is a Forbes 20B. It's a 20-ounce action. It's got Melvin Forbes fantastic, very light aramid carbon fiber fiberglass stock technology. This has got a Leopold 3-9, which, believe it or not, doesn't weigh much more than that 4-power. And this is a Variax 2, and it's got the CDS turrets. And this is a Canadian turret, which is designed for 308, 150 grain bullets, right out to 650 yards, which is a bit more than I'll be shooting at, but certainly 400 yards is a possibility. I'll show you some of the groups later. And I've lost 1 full pound, so that's about 6 pounds 1 ounce, as is. And they advertise them as 4 3/4 pounds. As many things in advertising, that's not really true. This gun's about 5 pounds 2 ounces. This is my second one. First one I shipped back, it had some issues. This one doesn't seem to have the same issues, and that's pretty light. Would I like the 6 ounces back, but they advertised it as 6 ounces less than it is? Yeah, but you know, that gun shoots well. It's got a nice tinny trigger, easy to shoot. Kids, keep her down. Okay, that's a pound off my gear. 80 pounds off my body, cost me nothing. In fact, saves me money. A pound off my gear cost me nearly $2,000. So that's a problem. Stove. I'm going down from an 18-ounce stove, which is the Svei 123, which has always been my mountain stove. And when I found this Optimus Crux pot, that's a great pot. It's got a heat exchanging fins. I'm getting 45-second boil times for 2 cups of water with a 4-ounce stove. So that's saving another pound. Now that was $40. That was a lot easier way to save some money. So I saved that similar pound. And this pot, although it's heavier than some, here it is with an isobutane cartridge, full cartridge from MSR, and a thing of matches. You have to take a pot anyway, even with the Svei, so that comes out even. So that's heavier than a titanium pot, but I'll save that for the 45 seconds. So what does that come at, Mother? What's the weight of that? Well, that's over a pound. So that's heavy, but it includes the cartridge, and I'm happy with the speed of that. The other thing I want to tell you a little bit about my quest with stoves. I've also tried alcohol stoves, but in some of our training trips even in July, August, you can find snow up high, and sometimes the best way to get water is to melt that snow. Alcohol stoves. We took an alcohol stove. I almost ran out of fuel in a day because it just took so much fuel to burn, and that's another reason why I like a little more powerful stove than this little pocket rocket. I'll fire in some video of a 45-second boil time, so that's fantastic. Oh, jeepers. That was 45 seconds. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Not going with a tent, I'm going to go with a tarp. So this is a Bear Paws design, 3-man tarp. It makes a very, very big shelter, and that weighs, again, just over a pound, 1 pound 4 ounces. So that's pretty good. My daughter might come with us too. There might be 4 of us. The one thing that with these non-freestanding, let's take my poles, which I take anyway. I have a pair of Lakey poles. You do have to take a lot of stakes, and I got stakes here of different sizes. I got some really big stakes. I might not take all of these stakes depending on the conditions where we're going, but that's 7 ounces of stakes. I could probably cut that down a few ounces by not taking them all. Boots. Huge amount of time. Thank you, Coast Mountain Sports here in Whitehorse, for your great policy of trying boots and then bringing them back. I probably brought back 8 pairs of boots before I found some that fit, and the ones that fit me the best are also the lightest. And these are a very stiff boot. They're cramp-on. You can use a cramp-on on them. I've worn them in a little bit. I've bought another pair exactly the same, so I got 2 pairs of these. Should last me a long time. These are Celoa Rapace boots. Now let's weigh 1 boot. So on each foot, I have, once again, that's a 1 pound, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 pound 12 ounces. So together, you know, I'm at about 3 pounds, just over 3 pounds for my boots. So that's fairly light. Guys like Mike Clellan and Andrew Skirka, who I've learned a lot from reading about ultralight from their books, will take smaller boots, but even if I get down to 210, once I have 100 pounds on my back, I'm at 310 pounds on my feet, so I need some decent boots. I've played around with different examples of coats. So this is a Go Light. This is a Go Light waterproof coat, and that's the lightest thing that I found. This weighs in at 8 ounces at medium. Of course, I don't wear medium, but 7 ounces. That's a 7-ounce coat. So that's pretty good protection for 7 pounds. I got the Mech No Name rain pants. It always seems to be raining here in August, and those tip the scale at, again, under 8 ounces, just under 8 ounces. So 1 pound, just over a pound, I got my rain gear. However, after doing a lot of reading, I'm thinking that this Westcomb coat is a little bit better coat. It's event fabric, which is supposed to breathe really nicely, and it's a few ounces heavier, but this is the coat that I might be taking, and that weighs in at, let's take that away from the boots, well, that's 14 ounces. It's a fair bit heavier, more protection, fits better. So I'm not completely convinced, but I might go with this very, very nice made in Canada Westcomb on sale, 50% off. I couldn't keep it in the store. One of my favorite pieces of gear from LL Bean. This was a Christmas gift. And this is, again, 14 ounces. And this is my insulating layer. And it's a down coat sweater from LL Bean. And very warm. A little skeptical of down in the summertime when it could rain, but this is made with the great silicone treated down, which actually does fairly well in wet weather. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Nighttime, I'm either going to use a very nice lightweight sleeping bag I have, or I also might take the Wooby, especially if I'm thinking of going up the mountain. And that Wooby weighs a pound and a half. Well, the same as my lightweight down sleeping bag. So I haven't decided which I'm going to take. Depends on the time of year, I think. I would prefer warmer weather. And in warmer weather we might have bugs. So here's my, again from Bear Paws Design, little bug shelter. And it uses these holes here to give you some room in them. And that comes in at 1 pound, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ounces. So I'm still way under 3 pounds for a 3-man shelter, which is pretty good. Last thing I'll tell you about, I'm not going ultralight on. I've got one of these great Dana Design Arc Light packs. This comes in at around 7 pounds, but that's one of the best internal packs ever made, made by Dana Designs. So this will be the pack that I'll take, and this is one thing, even at 7 pounds, I'm very happy with it, because if I have to put 100 pounds in there, it'll handle 100 pounds. And I'll try to be fit enough that I can handle 100 pounds. One of the reasons for doing videos like this and telling people what I want to do is to put pressure on myself to continue the weight loss, which I think is the #1 thing, and the fitness plan, which is really the #1 thing, much more important than the gear, is to be fit. And for that, I'm not doing my best. The kids are helping me. I'm going to try to ski and hike my way into, and of course my wife. We're going to try to ski and hike ourselves into fitness. Doing some weight training. I'm feeling a lot better already, even at 15 pounds lower. And I'll keep showing you how we're doing. Oh, one thing I can show you might be interested in. How does that Ford shoot? So there it is. Shooting 3/4 inch groups with 150 grain Nosler A-bonds and reloader 15. And I'm running out of reloader 15, so if I have to, I can go to 150 grain factory core locks. And there it is. Can it focus that close? Oh, it's doing a good job. We're trying Jane's new Christmas camera. So there you go. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Have a good holiday. Bye-bye. Inspiration. And knowledge. I really strongly recommend The Ultimate Hiker's Gear Guide, Tools and Techniques to Hit the Trail by Anders Skirka. So this man is similar to Mike Clellan. He's a fanatic about really lightweight stuff. And you got to count those ounces where you can. It'll really count in the big way. So I'm trying to get my pack weight down really, really low. And another piece when it comes to fitness is I'm really enjoying this book by Cameron R. Haynes, Backcountry Bow Hunting. I'm not a bow hunter, but I am thinking about the backcountry. And this book is chock full of advice, not only on gear, but techniques for hunting, but also on fitness and getting fit. And it's very encouraging. 54 years old, need all the help you can get. My knees are still good. I had enough I built a good enough body when I was young, and so far it hasn't let me down, even though I've abused it like crazy. So hopefully it'll keep going, and I'll be able to do this summer. So thanks again for watching.